What's up, YouTube fam? Check it out. Little short movie review. Bloody hell. I watched it last night. I'm not gonna give any spoilers on this because it's relatively new. But man, did they stick to the basics of what a good horror movie is supposed to be, in my opinion. A little bit got out there, but not necessarily a horror movie. It's kind of like you mixed a little bit of I don't know really. Let me think about that. Okay, I thought about it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of From Dusk Till Dawn, the way they had the action going through the movie, and then kind of puts in the surprise of the horror element towards the climax, towards the end. And it just had that not necessarily all about horror type movie. It was action, but they kind of messed with the wrong guy in this situation, and he'd been through a lot, and he was well trained, and he's got some mental issues going on, and it's kind of like the bad meets the worst. And they did a few things to him when they put him to sleep, and when he woke up, he screwed up. That type of situation. But it was very good and ultimately surprising. Good cast, good acting, good directing, good. The editing was done right. The filming was done right. The angles were right. Had decent music in it. It wasn't overshot with gore. It had a little craziness to it, but I like that. But it was definitely had a really good plot, and you got to stick it out to the end to really get what was going on in it. But you're gonna kind of think, is this dude the antagonist? I thought he was the protagonist, but ultimately you'll find out. But you're gonna love it. But the name of the movie is Bloody Hell, and this is the movie jacket here. I got this copy off of eBay. It's R-rated, and 2021's on the movie jacket, so I'm assuming they probably filmed this in 2020. The country or region, I'm not really sure if it was. I didn't look that up. I don't know if. I think Finland, if I remember right, was where they went from America to Finland when this guy went to in it. But I'm not sure if they actually went to Finland. But they had the accents and everything. So, but the protagonist, I'm gonna call him the protagonist because that's the way I feel like it was. He was definitely had an American accent, but I didn't really recognize any of the actors, and I didn't look them up. I apologize for that, but they were very good actors though. So I'm not sure if it was a 2020 thing where they were, getting people from overseas, and some of them British people, they do really good American accents, and you just never know it. A lot of your movies, you like, who is that? I don't recognize them, but they're such a good actor. Well, then a lot of times they're English or Australian or something, and they were doing an American accent, and you never even knew it. And there were stars from over there and stuff. So, but with 2020 going around, they kind of did a little bit of that because of the sanctions and everything. So it made it a little easier on making movies and being around a whole bunch of people and such. But anyways, I want to just come on here with a little quick review and give my little take on that movie. And I highly suggest it. Go out and get you a copy. All right, y'all.